you got that listed. Your speed is 30 because pretty much every creature is 30 unless it's got a weird size. Okay. So since I'm doing this, I can do away with that part. What kinds of features do you have? Let's see, you've got dark vision. And someone else must have dark vision, so I'm just going to copy paste from them. Move this down here for now. So Moro's got dark vision. Nope, his isn't formatted the right way. Choppy? Good enough. Okay, cool. What's Keemstar? A gnome and a rat? Oh, well, thank you, Tara. I already found it, but I do appreciate the effort. Alright, so you have dark vision to 30 feet, or 60 feet. You have Fey Ancestry, advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Fey Ancestry. I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic can't put me to sleep. Excellent. Okay, might as well put that half-elf thing right here. I don't know if that's hyphenated. It is hyphenated, so I'm going to go ahead and hyphenate it because I am anal about formatting. And then, next is, skill versatility. You have proficiency in 2 skills of your choice. Alright, so this is where I'm gonna need you, Tyrannicus. So, here's a skill list. You can choose any 2 of these skills to be proficient with. You're on your phone, so it's super hard to see. I'm going to read you a list of skills out loud, and perhaps you can tell me... Oh, you know what? I'm going to maybe pop this into chat and see if that helps. Oh, you know this song. Alright, so that is a really tacky looking list of skills. And the skill name is listed to the left, and the skill attribute is listed to the right, so that helps you designate them. Tyrannicus, if you could please choose 2 of those skills, that would be awesome. It seems like enough people like this that I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the playlist if it's not there already. So yeah. And I'm gonna move on to the next thing while I wait for you. You can speak, read, and write in Common, Elvish, and I know that you already chose Draconic. So... Oh, that's why this is so hard to see. Alex changed the settings. Hang on a sec. Color settings, probably? No. Man, how did she do that? Maybe image settings? Oh, I just hit color again. I don't know how she did it. Well, that should help. I'm just factory resetting the monitor. Oh, that's so much easier to read. What's Arcana? Allow me to tell you what the book says Arcana does, because that's a privilege that we have that makes it a lot easier. Sometimes I just generically describe it, but here, let me go ahead and read it to you so you know what you're getting yourself into. R-S, where are the skills listed? S is for skills. Skills. Dang it. Ability check. 7, 12, 1, 73. Well, we'll find it. Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. 7 is not there, so... Okay. I mean, I could just give you the generic version. I just thought that I would go a little farther on this one. It's basically an intelligence-based skill that allows you to identify and understand things that are innately magical. Animal Crossing in your soup? What, are you just singing a weird song? Is that specific enough for you? These books are a pain in the butt. You guys are lucky you don't have to deal with them. I quite like this.
Pika pika.
Nature? Wow, Nozel, thank you so much. I just saw your stream thing and I retweeted it. I'm glad that you popped in. Okay, so nature is, I believe, also an intelligence skill. Yes, it is, and it's pretty much the knowledge that you have about things that are natural. It would be what you use to size up the traits of a monster or to know specifically what plants you can eat and which ones you can't, things like that. It is your nature-centric intelligence is pretty much the best way I can describe that because I can't freaking find it in the rule book. Hey, Nose! Thanks for popping in. That must have been a short stream. How'd it go? Hi, 100%er. How you doing? Acrobatics in nature would be best. Okay, let's start with acrobatics in nature then. So for your languages here. Excellent. Okay, and you can, oh, why did I put that under languages? I am already blowing it. No, Zell. Alright, I only do 2 hours at a time, usually keeps it from dragging on, and I actually get to watch streams. That's nice, because we started right when yours was due to end, so it really worked out, because I did want you to show up. Okay, so acrobatics and nature, and you've chosen Common, Elvish, and Draconic as your languages. As soon as Alex gets in here, this process will be a lot quicker, and we should be able to blow through Terranicus and Nozel pretty quickly. But you guys being here for the process, especially those of you who are playing, will probably be pretty helpful. So, oh, another thing that's really important is, and this is where I'm going to need you again, Terranicus. Your charisma score increases by 2. Please choose 2 other ability scores that get to be increased by 1. Whose cover? This is, Rockabye Baby. I don't remember who, oh, Slayers put these up, but they're just, like, music box versions of, popular songs. Hey, Alex, are you ready?
Yeah, I've seen over these windows.
So I'm gonna go ahead and bump your charisma from a 7 to a 9, and you're also going to bump intelligence and wisdom. It's always good to increase your odd numbers, so that's pretty awesome. Okay. That's, oh, this is such a weird character build.
Who are you building for?
Gamer says, for Terra.
Hello.
You gonna get headphones?
I forgot headphones.
Alright, so I did bump them up, and it's better to have even numbers anyway. And after that, let's see, ability score increase, age alignment. We don't have to worry about that stuff. It's not really relevant in my game. So moving right along. And that's all that you need for half-elf. That was simple enough. Oh, why is it weird? What's weird? I don't remember what I said. Oh, your character is, has a very unique array of ability scores. Because they are very similar. Usually you have characters with 7s and 8s and 15s and 16s, but yours are all right in the middle. They're all very close together, all things considered, and that's why I thought that was unique / weird, yeah. Okay, so you want to be, did you want to be a ranger? Is this the watermelon crawl? No, it's not. It's something else. I don't remember what this is. Why is that funny? Okay, yeah, it's good and bad. It means you're a little bit good at everything, but not too good at anything in particular. Well, except you're a little stronger and more dexterous than everything else, but your modifiers won't even be changed. So Kyra's a ranger. Okay. So if there's one more thing that you could do for me right now, Terranikas, it would be awesome if you could find, like, go to Google or something and find a picture of a female half-elf ranger that you like, and we can do something with that. So, you are a ranger. What does that mean? First, your hit die is a D10.
Hi, Jake.
That's actually what you wanted. Well, awesome. You got it. You're welcome. So your con is a +1. Your starting hit points are going to be 9 of 9. These are all things that you should try to understand at the very least. All right, are you ready to do the typing, Alex? Okay, you're up. I have this song in my head all the time because I'm brewing 10 gallons of watermelon wine.
Okay. What am I doing?
Okay, so we are filling out ranger stuff. So here's what you need to know, proficiencies for class. It's gonna go a lot faster now that you're here. Okay, get ready. Light armor, medium armor, shields.
Weapons?
Simple weapons, martial weapons. Okay, saving throw, strength and dex, which is what she's best at anyway. That's awesome. Okay, skills. She's gonna have to choose 3. Are you there, Terranikas? I'm going to give you a list of skills. I want you to choose. I know, but she's probably just here. Type this out for me. We're gonna give you a list of skills. No, to chat. We're gonna give you.
Over here,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay.
We're gonna give you a list of skills, and we would like for you to choose 3 of them. Animal handling, athletics,
Hold on. Okay.
insights, investigation, nature.
Investigate.
Investigation.
Nature.
Nature, perception, stealth, and survival. Everyone's saying cigarettes are gross. Yeah, cigarettes are pretty gross.
I'm telling her
Okay.
not to pick nature because she's already good at it.
Then you could have just not listed it.
I didn't
So,
realize until
Rob,
after.
can I post a link for you? I suppose you can post a link for me.
I would whisper it though. There you go. Now you can post links. Next, languages.
Yeah, let's, while we wait for her to answer, you don't get languages for being a ranger, Alex.
That's
So, we're also going to need her to roll something, so we're not ready for that. Well, I'm glad that your dad didn't make you pay for the cookie, Jeremy.
nice. Hey, Jeremy. So I think we should wait until she comes back.
No, we're doing things that are non-decisions right now.
Oh, okay. Then what are we doing next?
Okay, we're doing favored enemy. Oh, that's also a decision. Okay.
What is her class?
Ranger.
What's her background? That doesn't take any.
We haven't decided. I don't think so, Jake, but it's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's really not that big of a difference.
Okay, so go ahead and look at Moro, I believe is his name. He's going to have the favorite enemy thing. All you have to do is change the name, but the rest of the text gets to stay the same.
Lowell's like always here, right?
He's not here right now, is he?
I don't know. No, but that's okay. I was gonna say like thanks, Lowell, for
Having a ranger.
This. Is she gonna have natural explorer?
Yeah, copy both of those, but we're going to change.
I don't know.
I didn't realize that was YouTube. I can't view that right now, Joe, but everyone else is welcome to, I suppose.
Sure, add it to the dictionary.
Seriously? Okay.
I don't know why it underlined the whole thing like it was a big deal.
Okay, so can you just kind of like double click on Beast so it highlights, and then do the same thing with Forest, and then where it says Beast, it's right there, and same thing. Just keep doing that until she's ready. And let's see. Yeah, those are the two things that she gets, and she needs to decide what they are going to be. Jake says, "What is your stream?" What does that mean?
Dungeons and Dragons.
This.
Oh, he's asking gamer, I think.
Oh.
This is a weird song.
Okay, so I wasn't expecting her to be gone so long. We're going to have to come back to this.
Okay.
Hey, Nose, are you ready? Are you here? Oh, she's here.
Oh, good. I just whispered this stuff to her. Great. I whispered at you. Pick 3 of those things, but don't pick nature because you already are good at that.
Sorry, false alarm, Nose. So disregard the whisper. That will get annoying. Terranikas, can
well,
you...
Otherwise, you'd have to scroll back up and find it. So
Yeah.
Actually, I think it'd be very helpful.
If you could just list which of those you want, we can move right along.
You don't have to whisper them, though.
Yeah.
What is this, even?
I don't know, but people seem to like it.
Can I click on this?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, that's enough.
I agree.
And at second level, she'll be able to pick a fighting style and learn how to cast spells. What's perception? It's your ability to visibly spot things. You said that your character was going to be good at perception. I know that you already said you wanted that, so let's go ahead and start with perception. And tell us what the other 2 you want are going to be.
Trust me, perception is the best one to pick because you use it more than anything else. This is so weird.
Generally,
Oh,
Terranikas, all of these skills are going to be exactly what they sound like, so if you know the definition of the word, you should be good. Animal handling and survival. Alright, so Terranikas, now that you have done that, we need to choose what your favorite enemy is going to be. Since you have spent you have a significant amount of experience studying, tracking, and hunting, and even talking to one type of creature. Your options are as follows, and you might want to type this out.
Okay.
Aberrations, which are like otherworldly evil alien things. Beasts, which is anything that would be considered a natural animal. I'd recommend it for you if you want to be like the forest wolfy bear type. Celestials, which are creatures from like otherworldly heavenly planes, like angels and whatnot. Constructs, which are handmade artificial creatures. Dragons, which also includes draconic things like giant lizards. Elementals, exactly what it sounds like. Fae, like fairies, elves, things like that. Fiends. Giants. Monstrosities, which are things like, I don't know, chimera or a manticore, just giant mythical beasts. Oozes, like slimes and whatnot. Plants, including living plants, like the kind that will fight and ensnare you. or undead, which also exactly what it sounds like. Yeah. So please choose one of those, Terranicus. You're going to be really good at tracking these creatures. You're going to know almost everything about them. And if they speak a spoken language, you can learn that language. Beast makes the most sense. Alright, so beasts.
Why did you have me put question marks?
Okay, so she's probably also going to be Natural Explorer Forest.
Well, you should ask.
So, you also are getting a Natural Explorer feature. This is going to mean that you're particularly familiar with one type of environment and you're really good at traveling and surviving in that environment type. Your options are Arctic, Coast, Desert, Forest, Grassland, Mountain, Swamp, or the Underdark, which is like a cave, basically.
I typed it at you.
Forests, okay. She just already knows.
Why?
Are you keeping up pretty well?
Yeah.
Mom Spaghetti. Never forgetting Mom Spaghetti. Okay, so I guess it's pretty much the exact same text that our other ranger has, which is fine because she's definitely pretty unique anyway. Okay.
He's
So,
a regular elf. She's a half elf, right?
yes.
That's fun.
So, being a half-elf... Yeah, I know all of this already, Terranicus. We've talked about your character in and out. I just want to make sure, since you're here. So, since you're a Natural Explorer Forest, there are things like you can't get lost in the woods. You are really good at foraging. Difficult terrain doesn't slow your travel in the woods. Things like that. I've got an iPhone 5...
We both do. C, not S.
Yeah.
I answered the question.
Okay. So, there's one thing that I don't remember if we entirely touched on, Terranicus, but, did we ever come up with a background for your character? It's, the way I described it is, what would your character be doing if they weren't an adventurer? And I think you said Outlander. Does that sound right?
Alright, I was in the middle of taking this off.
Yeah, do it.
I love this necklace.
You
She forgets-
forget what Outlander is. Okay, so, Outlander, let me read this. You grew up in the wilds, far from civilization and the comforts of town and technology. You've witnessed the migration of herds larger than forests, survived weather more extreme than any city dweller could comprehend, and enjoyed the solitude of being the only thinking creature for miles in any direction. The wilds are in your blood, whether you are a nomad, an explorer, a recluse, a hunter-gatherer, or even a marauder. Even in places where you don't know the specific features of the terrain, you know the ways of the wild. She'd still be in her forest, so it's probably Outlander. Can you think of an occupation better than, oh, I just grew in the woods and wandered forever?
Sounds like it's gonna be goofy.
Oh, right, that one. Okay, so we are an Outlander. Your origin is going to be, I think you're going to be... Alright, so there are 10 standard options, and if you have a better phrasing than this, that's fine. But the 10 standard options are as follows, and you need to pick one of them to be your origin. That's Forester, Trapper, Homesteader, Guide, Exile or Outcast, Bounty Hunter, Pilgrim, Tribal Nomad, Hunter-Gatherer, or Tribal Marauder. Do any of those appeal to you?
Did you see that she said, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, I clarified. Alright, so I'm going to read about inspiration a little bit because this should actually help you build your character a little bit better. backgrounds, bonds, ideals. I'm gonna need some hot tea. Okay, so Terranikas, your character is going to have. Hang on. You have 10 options for what your character's actual origin is. And it's going to be just a one-word descriptor, one or two-word descriptor of where your character comes from or how or why they are an Outlander. And again, here are the list of sample origins that you should choose from. Ahem. Forester, Trapper, Homesteader, Guide,
Forester, Trapper,
Homesteader, Guide, Exile, Outcast, Bounty Hunter, Pilgrim, Tribal Nomad, Hunter-Gatherer, Tribal Marauder, or some other 11th thing that you think would be a good descriptor. What's Joe say?
Oh, he reminded me that the Pikachu blanket wasn't there, so I put it on the bed.
Oh, that's nice of you. Both of you. Hunter-Gatherer. Okay, cool. Okay, now we are going to get to the part where you have to start describing some of your character's basic traits. So I'm going to go through a lot of this pretty quickly.
We're rolling?
No, she has a very solid idea of her character.
Oh, great. I'm not surprised.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I've asked you most of these questions already, so you should be able to more or less copy or paste. We're going to start with your personality trait. It is a small, simple way to help set your character apart from the other characters. It should tell you something interesting and fun about your character, a self-description that's specific about what makes your character stand out. I'm smart is not a good trait because it describes a lot of characters. I've read every book in Candlekeep tells you something specific about your character's interests and disposition. Personality traits might describe things your character likes, her past accomplishments, things she dislikes or fears, your self-attitude and mannerisms, or the influence of your ability scores. So just, I guess if you could sum up your character's primary personality trait in one sentence, that would be great, thank you.
How many character sheets are we doing today?
We're doing 2.5. So, what's the folder called? Rob Secret No Open. We don't open that on stream because it's got information that the players aren't supposed to see.
If we tell you, we might have to kill you.
Alex isn't allowed to see it either.
I'm just kidding.
It's got a bunch of monsters and encounter notes that no one's allowed to look at until we play them.
There were cupcakes at work today. I really wanted to have one, but I'm waiting
Good.
for Saturday.
I'm going to get some hot tea while I wait.
Okay, can I have some hot coffee?
Not hot coffee. We have too much cold coffee. You haven't been drinking in the morning like you said you would. I've been saving it
I
for the
didn't even
morning
know
time.
there was any. I don't
There
understand
are-
your fridge system.
There are
that's
like
all.
6 liters of
Sure.
it. So,
Give me a big container of cold coffee. I'll be good.
okay. So, Alex, I want you to do the same thing with her for ideal and flaw, which, again, she has all...
What am I reading from?
Just describe what they are so she remembers what it means.
Oh.
She's already told me what her ideal and flaw are. I just want her to articulate it so we know what words to use.
Okay.
Okay.
Tracked and hunted a wolf for 2 weeks when she was 12 for warmth. I have no idea if that's what you wanted. I also have no idea if that's what he wanted. But it's something we can work with. Good, you're back. She said tracked and hunted a wolf for 2 weeks when she was 12 for warmth.
Nice. I remember that. Yeah, the that pelt, right? Give me a second.
I like this.
What?
Do more music like this. I was listening to dubstep when I was walking to work this morning. Because my dance cardio station was getting just way too full of Rihanna. And I don't dislike Rihanna, but I don't like her enough to listen to her every time I walk to work. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you.
Oh.
In the meantime, I'm gonna read to you what an ideal is. Veronicus.
I'm going to actually find the conversation we had
Oh,
so
okay.
that...
That sounds a lot easier. I'm gonna do this, and your arm is in my arm.
Pikachu!
Who followed? Click that. Click that. Thank you, Jesterkins.
Jesterkins?
What a
Thank
great
you.
username.
Rico. Hope you have fun hanging out with us, Jesterkins.
My face looks so white when I do this.
Don't do it.
Oh, the NES version of Dungeons & Dragons came out in 1983. That's really impressive. Oh, you're very welcome, Jesterkins. Do you like to play Dungeons & Dragons?
Yeah, I can't find
I
it.
agree, it is very fun to say. Just like Mr. Bly.
I'm going to need a minute, but yeah, explain how the idea thing works.
Terranicus, are you listening? I'm going to read this to you regardless of what you say in answer to that question because it'll take too long for you to get that and then come back and say something. Okay, this is personality traits. Ideals. Describe one ideal that drives your character. Your ideals are the things that you believe in most strongly, the fundamental moral and ethical principles that compel you to act as you do. Ideals encompass everything from your life goals to your core belief system. Ideals might answer any of these questions. What are the principles that you will never betray? What would prompt you to make sacrifices? What drives you to act and guides your goals and ambitions? What is the single most important thing you strive for? You can choose any ideals you like, but your character's alignment is a good place to start defining them. We're not really doing alignments though, because that's just not necessary. Blah de blah. So,
able to get along, so alignment doesn't matter.
cool. Oh, Jesterkins is familiar. Yay.
Oh, cool.
I'm actually GMing our annual Halloween RP event next month. That sounds exciting.
That's really fun.
Robert
For
is
what?
the game master for the campaign that we're doing with our viewers right now. And that's
ID your class, your background, your race, or some other aspect of your character's history or personality. You might also gain new bonds over the course of your adventures.
I like this song because it plays, you know those fish, those mountable fish robots that sing this
The
song?
fish trophies.
I love those. I love them as kids. I still love them. Oh my gosh. Crab 9 is crazy.
Tell him that I'm on his side. I feel like Tyrannicus is the only person that we've worked with so far that hasn't been like, I don't care, just fill it in with whatever you want.
Did you see your response?
Well, there are 2 bonds for her at the moment, which is the forest and her wolf skin. Okay.
She loves the forest.
Oh, we never actually filled in that personality trait. What was that about? She listed a person. Take it. Write it.
Extreme patience and naivety?
No.
That?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't realize.
Okay, so Tyrannicus, here's where that is a problem. The forest and her wolf skin are already covered in your ideal and your personality traits. So because of that, we're gonna move on. If you think of a good bond that isn't one of those 2 things, that's fine. But for now, we're going to leave it blank. So Alex, 3 dashes on the bond, and we are moving forward. Okay, so as an Outlander, here are a few things that you get. First of all, you gain proficiencies in athletics and survival. So athletics and any other skill.
Oh, and she can pick?
Yes.
Pick a skill.
I'm going to list them again.
My sweatshirt does weird things to this camera. It kind of looks like static TV and fuzz.
A little, yeah.
It looks better on on the other screen. It's just this TV.
I had to blow it up so that she could read it.
Wow, that's awful. Just put it back when you're done.
I'm glad you know what I was talking about.
You don't blow very many things up these days.
Yeah, I don't. Not lately, at least.
We have, you probably remember these from when you were a kid. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Versions 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
They're the same exact books, and we have them in our library, and they're really popular.
Yeah.
Kids like to take them and then bring them to the darkest room they can find in the library and read them to each other.
That's so cool.
And I think that'd be a fun way to get inspiration for a D&D session for Halloween. Jester Kids just made me think of that.
Yeah, you can choose medicine. That'll reflect your character's ability to understand, like, herbalism and whatnot. Okay, so medicine is this last one here. So
Good choice.
You're going to be proficient in one type of musical instrument. The options don't really matter. You could
Just
name...
pick an instrument. Just don't pick an instrument that you carry with you.
Yes, it's going to be something you probably want to take with you. I don't know why that is. I guess it's because the indigenous people have tribal music in their culture, so you would have learned to play something. Also,
Turkey dubstep. Oh my gosh,
Okay,
Joe, is this what
focus.
you picked? Because I said more dubstep, because this is funny.
okay.
That's
So-
fine. Do what you want to do, Jester Kids. We're just happy to have you.
Oh yeah, just
A
hang
lot
out
of
for a
people
little
do
bit. That's
that,
fine.
so it's all good.
Character creations aren't exactly that exciting, so...
Oh, her dad wants her to go out.
All right, Tyrannicus, here's what we are going to do. We are going to make a lot of assumptions and finish this character sheet for you. And I will get in touch with you when the stream is over, and we will finish it up together.
She
If you're
talked
still
to you
here.
pretty extensively about her character, right?
But we have never actually fleshed it out.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so I'll check in with you in a couple of hours, Terranikas, and we're just going to finish this on our own for now.
That's a good question, Schaller. If you take medicine skill,
man.
does that imply you can make weak poisons? I think you need to be.
You need to have a
proficient in
poisoner's
tool.
kit.
Yeah. Oh, this is the pretty one. I like this song.
Yeah. This is one of
Pipes
my
would be
favorites.
good. Like, is that like pan pipes? Right. I think that's what my bard used. Oh, great. Glad you'll stay for a bit longer. Don't push yourself. If you have to go, you have to go.
Okay, you get to learn one additional language. I'm going to find out what your other options are. Apparently being an Outlander gives you access to even more languages. So, languages. Language. G-H-L. K-L. Language. 17, 123, 125.
Jesterkin says, I have a friend of mine who is going to make the background music for my Halloween game. That's really awesome.
Oh, that's awesome. I write music for my campaigns sometimes too.
Yeah, he writes, Robert does it all. He's a game master / musician / artist. He does a lot of stuff. She does agree with panpipes. Good.
Okay, so there's a list of standard languages that you can choose from. The languages you haven't chosen already are Dwarvish, Giant, Gnomish, Goblin, and Halfling. Of course, you could pick something a little more exotic if you think you could justify it. For example, Sylvan is a language spoken by like the High Fairies. That's what I would recommend. Thanks, Jesterkins. I went to school for music, so I know how to write me some music.
Robert's really talented.
I went to school for
okay.
everything. I had so many majors, and I have lots of skills in all of those fields.
I wish I was as talented and pretty as Robert, but no one can beat that.
Pretty. I look like a freaking thug today.
You're still prettier than me. I like this song. Sylvish.
Sylvan.
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 Yes, he did say that. Is that what you want to know?
Yeah, let's just put Sylvan, and if she says no, 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 then we'll go back and fix it. Gotta make some assumptions so we can move through here.
Okay.
Alright, so I don't remember where the starting wealth is, but, let's see. Maybe wealth is actually... Wealth, 134, 143, okay. Is that Chandra?
Yeah,
Why?
because, I don't know. Does anybody know who that is?
Okay, so we're gonna roll the dice for you since you're not going to be in Roll20 right now, but we're going to randomly determine your starting wealth. You are a ranger, which means you are surprisingly wealthy, probably because you make such a good
Yeah, she likes Sylvan.
liaison. Okay, so we're gonna roll 5d4 times 10, please. All right, and we got
140.
That's rather wealthy. Okay.
I am a good dice roller.
All right, so belt pouch containing 140 GP. Thank you. Okay, so that is your starting wealth. We've got all your characteristics figured out. We have your class features. Can we just take a quick skim of the character?
Here, you can scroll through it if you want to.
Man, I love this song.
Kyra been pretty lucky with dice rolls. I think it's just me. I'm pretty good at rolling dice in general. Because, you know, I guess that's like a skill.
Your ability score roll was not actually exceptionally lucky. It was just exceptionally average. Like, I've never seen such an average selection of dice.
I'm just thinking, I'm good at rolling dice, but that's kind of the equivalent of being good at Guitar Hero.
All right,
like,
so...
you don't really do anything with that in real life.
If you need to go now, Terranikas, that's fine. If you have any starting equipment that you really want to buy, just tell us now and we'll see if we can afford it for you. But otherwise, what we're going to do is just buy...
Like a bow and arrow.
We're going to buy starting equipment for your
Sword.
character based on the weapons that you're proficient... Or based on the equipment that you're proficient with. So, yeah, you wanted it to be average. Awesome. So
average.
Terranikas, a few just quick questions that I want to throw at you. you are proficient in certain types of, you're proficient in simple and martial weapons, and also certain types of armor and shields. I can get you the most basic armor if you prefer. Stop it, Alex. You're going to be able to get a weapon. You should start with a weapon. I want you to just tell me what kind of weapon. Do you want bows, arrows, slings, any kind of... Okay, knives and a bow and arrow. That's awesome. We're going to give you both. You're going to start with leather armor, because that's about as good as we can get. We can buy you panpipes if you really want panpipes to have on your person, so that you can do that. And then that's really all we're going to need for your character. So now that we've established that, not a bow and arrow.
You want a crossbow?
Okay, I'm gonna list you some of your options here then, so that you can have a little more flexibility. I'm just gonna run through this list real quick. So you can have any type of weapon. So if you're looking for ranged weapons, since you've already got your knives figured out, you can have a light crossbow, darts. Oh, you want to go with the bow and arrow?
Don't listen to Nightbot. You can have not a bow and arrow. It's fine.
What?
Nightbot says no every time someone says wait.
Okay, so it looks like you're trying to think of a ranged weapon. So here are your options: light crossbow, darts, short bows, slings, blowguns, hand crossbows, heavy crossbows, longbows, and nets. I think that you should go for the full-on longbow because it's got great range, it's got powerful damage, and you can get a...
strength or dexterity?
They use dexterity, and she's high dex.
Good.
Dex is tied for her highest skill.
Okay.
Yes. She didn't want to be exceptionally dexterous. She kept, she had the option to increase 2 skills, and she didn't choose to increase her 13s on strength and dex to 14s. Mm-hmm. So she just wants to be painfully average. All right, longbow it is. All right, so do you want panpipes on your person or no?
How much does a longbow cost?
Really? Okay. It's not going to be gear at home. It's going in her inventory. We're buying the stuff right now.
I don't know how much it weighs right now.
I know. Cool.
All right, are we doing that right now?
Yes. So first of all, longbow is one word. So, longbow with quiver of 20 arrows. Terranikas, if you need to go, you can go. We've got this. I'll check in with you later. Okay, so longbow.
And that takes up just one slot?
Yeah, all
What's
of
her
that takes up one slot. Doesn't matter. Hang on. Oh, you're right. Her strength is 13. So... Yep, see you later, Terranikas. Hope that you found this helpful. All right, so...
You guys are probably going to talk later, then?
We're definitely talking later.
Cool.
Well, I mean, if she's available. Armor. Okay, so we're getting her leather armor because that's just the smartest thing to do. It's going to take up 2 item slots. Capitalize, please. Don't be lazy.
All right. Not being lazy.
Okay, that takes up 2 slots. Okay, so this actually cost us a little bit of money. So go to the money pouch real quick.
Okay.
So the leather armor the leather armor costs 10 gold.
And the longbow?
The longbow cost 50. Okay. She has a quiver.
I had 20 arrows.
I gotcha. Quiver's 1 gold point. And so are the 20 arrows, so 2 gold points. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can get her an instrument, shall we?
Panpipes.
Musical instrument. 12 gold points for a good pan flute. Okay, cool. So put that in her gear. It's...
Yep, I did.
Okay, it's non-encumbering.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, no, it's not. Never mind. I was imagining a smaller version of it. I don't know why.
They're
yeah,
kinda
so...
big.
Okay, is there anything else she's proficient with that we should get worked out?
Does she want a shield? Probably not with longbow.
She's a ranger with a long bow. She probably just wants
knives.
daggers and a bow. Oh, yeah, knives. Okay. So I think that...
Probably like 5.
I think that knives
What's
default to
throwing knives?
daggers, but yeah.
Oh, sure.
So she's got 2 daggers. They'll cost a total of 4 gold points.
Oh, someone requested Green Day.
Sweet.
How many?
2 daggers. They can go in the same slot. Capitalize, please. If we don't, she won't. All right.
How much?
They cost 4 gold points total. Okay. So we gotta get macros for that figured out. I think all we have left to do is macros.
Okay.
Does that sound right to you?
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start. You can just steal longbow and dagger macros from anyone. So that'll be really quick and easy. I'm going to get on my laptop and find a good image since she didn't send me one. And again, I'm going to meet with her later. She might change her mind. But I want to consider
Does
this
she have
done.
a token yet?
No, that's exactly what I'm saying. We need to get one done whether she picks one or not. I really like that song. The one that's on there is actually the Pikachu music video.
Yep.
Yeah, isn't
See
that the
Pikachu.
best?
The song is so perfect for anything Pokemon.
I know, just looking at this video makes Ash's relationship with Pikachu so sentimental.
Look at that, look at that.
I know,
Oh,
Alex.
I'm actually getting really emotional right
I
now.
know, that's why I put it on there. I wanted to make people like you cry.
It works. It works. I love that they have that kind of relationship. Oh. It's really sweet.
I know.
I need
Pikachu is so tsundere.
Oh, you're so cute. Oh. That was a great song. Only because of the Pokemon. But it's still a good song, even without Pokemon. Well, I'm probably gonna cry again after we kill Sniper Wolf today, too.
Oh, I really like this.
Oh no, we'll probably skip that scene. Thanks, Joe. I cry way too easily. I'm a very empathetic person.
Is that what you are?
And emotional. Very emotional.
I think this
He's
is,
the opposite.
we're the opposite on every personality point, though.
Yep.
Alright. So
He
I think
doesn't
this is
laugh or
good because
anything.
she's an archery-based ranger who's got an affinity for wolves.
I don't know this Green Day song, do you know it?
No, I think it's one of the older ones, though.
I could see why you would say that, Joe. Your dog is super cute. I love Blue's floppy ears. That's my favorite part about your dog. The coat is also gorgeous.
I'm actually going to, how I crop this depends on her answer, so I'm going to send her a tweet real quick.
Okay. But still, oh, I need to put, I forgot I'm still doing macros. Alex,
Yeah.
get over yourself. What are we doing? Tomorrow? Now, I did, Choppy's wrong, right? He wants daggers that he can stab with, not daggers he throws. Is there something you want me to do to fix that, since... Oh. No, that's handbags, not dagger. Ooh, the Nick has daggers. Do you have daggers? Do you have daggers? No, like pretty much no one has daggers. I don't even have daggers. That dagger.
Yeah, just get through it as quick as you can. All the macros should work. You also need to make sure you're doing an ammunition tracking macro because she's got exactly
I did for
20
arrows.
Make sure that ammunition is bar 3, the red bar, because she's going
I
to be a
don't have a token
spellcaster
yet.
at level 2.
As soon as I get a token, you can do that. Is there a difference between using strength and dexterity for a dagger based on whether you're melee or ranged with it, or is it just
It's
strength?
finesse, so you can choose, yeah.
She would probably always. Oh, I guess her strength and dexterity are
She's
the same.
going dex.
So I'll
she-
just change it to dex
yeah.
then. Alright, I wanted to make sure I did this right.
Alright, we've got it figured out. So I am gonna go ahead and use this image. I'm gonna get it on the thing real quick. I just need to save it first.
All she has is arrow and panpipes. She needs clothing. How much does clothing cost? She has to actually not be
5
naked.
silver.
And that's not encumbering, right?
Correct. It's just something that you have to expend because
Sometimes you lose it.
yeah.
5 silver? Bye, Jeremy. Thanks for hanging out.
See you later, Jeremy.
Oh, is this for a Pokemon season I don't know?
Yeah, it's for
Oh,
the-
I don't know this.
Yeah, we've watched this before.
Yeah, I've watched the video before, but I've never seen the
No,
movie.
we watched it on TV. When we were on
The X-
Xfit, it would show up in the morning, yeah.
The XY movie?
Oh, don't they use this theme music for the series though? This sounds like
They
the
might.
same voice.
But you know, they tend to do something special for the movies.
I would bet that this is what they use in the TV series that we watch because I know I've heard this several
It probably
times
is.
before.
They do that a lot of the times for the movies. They just like re-sing it or something.
Okay, so please don't have her sheet open for editing so that I can drop this into it.
Let me save. Okay, you're good.
Okay, it'll take me about 30-45 seconds to get it in.
Okay. Why does Ash have bigger eyes?
Because it's cuter. Because he's actually getting
'Cause
younger.
he's getting
That
younger.
explains, yeah.
What the heck are these Pokemon? Nobody answered that. Ew! What a perverted Pokemon.
You shouldn't be showing this. Thank you.
I don't know anything about those Pokemon. Don't tell me anything about those Pokemon.
Alright, so it should fill in right now. Don't click it. Yeah!
Pretty. That's cool.
She says that when she hits 3rd level, she's probably going to take a wolf as her animal companion. And she's got an affinity for wolves anyway, so I thought that was an appropriate image.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
She should take a bear cub instead.
We've already got bear cubs. She is the wolf type, and that's just what she decided.
That's fine, but we have bears.
I think this looks pretty good.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying we have bears. She has to go out and find a wolf, but
She can find
She
a
could just
full-grown
have a
wolf as a
bear.
companion. Those bears aren't going to be able to fight. They're going to cower, and they're going to eat fish and tiny things. They're going to do nothing but slow you down if you take them out on
yeah,
your
that's
adventure
why I
with
didn't
you.
take a bear. I don't know why anyone decided having a baby bear as a pet was a good idea. But that is what happened in our last session, in case anybody's wondering. So are we good?
No, we're going to test the actions now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's that bear that we killed.
Oh man, this song. This song
This is
gets
how
me.
we orphaned the bear cubs. We are horrible people.
Oh yeah, look, we killed a mommy bear, and now
And we stole her
we
babies.
stole 2 of the 3 babies.
I did not. I was not a fan of that plan. I was a fan of killing the bear, but not of taking the cubs. Does that make me a worse person?
There was no one to care for them, so that's gonna be for you to decide. Been such a good friend. I know you since I don't know. I'm
He's
pretty
also
good
an
at singing,
accomplished
huh?
singer
When I'm not
and
goofing off, maybe.
instrumentalist. He does it all.
I meant it when we were playing Metal Gear Solid yesterday. Today I started working on a solo a cappella recording of the Mantis hymn on my music computer. What am I doing? Arrows, okay. We're leaving Blue here because she's going to be a spellcaster at level 2.
Okay.
Yep. In fact, she does get dark vision. That's cool. 60, 0.
Should be able to see all the bars. Oh, no, I guess not.
That's not necessary. I don't even want you guys to be able to see each other's hit points. It's just so many people have complained about it that that's what we're doing.
Yeah, it's a big deal, Rob. Big deal.
Okay, she needs to have a spell points attribute.
Sorry, you didn't tell me to add that.
I know I didn't, Alex, because she's not a spellcaster yet. Because as soon as she hits level 2, that bar is going to really matter.
Freaking love Pokemon music.
I know. Alright, so now... This seems pretty complete to me. What do you say?
I'm good with it.
Melee or range, reach 5 feet or thrown 2061 creature.
Changed it to Dex instead of Strength.
Thank you.
You need to test Dodge.
No.
Come on, you guys! I gotta get another badge! You better figure out how to repay me for my broken Spygash Ketchum!
Alrighty.
No, not this again.
Pikachu.
Yeah, so that's good to go. I'm pretty sure the whole thing is set up. Would you agree?
Yep.
Gonna do one more just to see that all the attributes updated. Level? No. Okay. Spell points. All right, Nozel, are you here? Because it's time to get started on yours. While we wait.
I'll let you know what he wants to do.
Yes. So while we're waiting on Nozel to answer, you can fill out age, sex, height, weight. She wants
Oh.
to be.
Move your computer, please. I don't want it there ever.
I don't want it there ever.
Ever. I'm so serious right now, Bob.
I'm super ethereal right now, Alec.
I love cereal. I don't know what you're talking about. How old is she? Like middle-aged?
I think she
young?
said she wanted to be 17, so really, really young.
That's
even
really
for,
young for half
yeah.
elves. She's a girl, right? Does she have height and weight?
Yes, we're going to determine that. She gave me some. I remember I told you we were talking about this, and I was just freaking out about conversion between
I see that
between
Nozel
centimeters
is here,
and inches.
but Nozel is not answering.
Hey Nozel, you should answer us. Hey Nozel.
Nozel!
Hey Nozel.
Hey, Nozel!
Hey Nozel.
Hey, Nozel! Hey, Nozel! Hey!
No say. No say. All right. So we're actually going to give her a smaller version of the height modifier because she wants to be exceptionally short. So,
Am I rolling?
half elf. All right.
This is funny.
All right. She wants it to be really short. So, go ahead and roll me a d4.
I got a 2.
All right. She is 4'11". Can you unbold, please?
Yeah. This is a weird song.
All right. So, can you roll 2d4 times 2 plus 110?
Plus 100 and what?
Plus 110. That's going to be her starting weight. She wants to be small. That's really good. So for
That's
a
actually kind of big for someone that's 4'11".
okay, well she's got to have a little bit of muscle. These are adventurers we're talking about.
I'm gonna whisper at Nozel.
This is really fun. The music, not the stream.
I don't know why it whispered twice, but whatever.
It does that every time you initiate a whisper. It's a known bug.
That's silly.
Ooh,
What?
I just got a thing.
Pour some sugar on me.
Okay, I'll go
But
get
I
some
don't
from the
want
kitchen.
it. I won't eat it. What?
No, I was just gonna pour it on your skin so you feel sticky and uncomfortable.
That sounds disgusting. Ugh. It is pretty sticky. Why would you ever pour sugar on somebody? That's just rude. Did you just beep him?
Yep. Alright, so we've already got his base stats figured out. That's a good start. So we're going to run this pretty much for him until he shows up. So...
There he is.
Oh, there you are.
Oh my gosh, we thought you
Careful
died.
with the shouting. Alright, so we're going to run through your character. Since you didn't seem to care too much about... well, let's say you're back 45 seconds late, but yeah, more or less just in time. So we're going to give you a character sheet to work with. If you want to log into Roll20 while we're doing this, it may help, but it's not mandatory. Since you did give me a lot of free reign, I'm going to kind of run through this in front of you, and
Copy of the copy of the copy of the copy.
yeah, I'm going to make a lot of assumptions. If you don't like any of the assumptions I'm making, tell me to back up and I will. All right, so first of all, I don't remember if you had a name in mind, but we do know he wants to be a wood elf monk.
what? A wood
He
elf?
wants to be a wood elf monk.
I've played a wood elf monk before.
Yeah.
What a great build. Love wood elf and monk. Wonder what kind of monk you're gonna be. There's so many options.
Okay, so need to go here a little bit. He might have already picked a name, so let me see if he did.
Oh, there he is. Reese Oakenheel.
Yep, I remember now. Riz, as in, Lorwyn
Riz.
Shadowmoor.
I see. There's a little girl that came to the library whose name is spelled that way, but she calls herself Reese.
Oh, okay. This sounds really nice. I like it.
That's a really
Can you make sure it's on our list? I don't think anyone requested it, but
Nope. It's on our list.
okay. How do you know?
Because it says it was
Oh, because-
requested
yeah,
by
okay.
you.
I really
Hi,
like the way this
D-Nut.
sounds. Hey, D-Nuts!
Did you have fun listening and not participating
All right,
in our
so
game
let's
the
get our
other
traits
day?
in. First of all, boom.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I pinched
scratched me
you.
by accident.
Yep. All right, so go to the second page. I'm gonna read you off some ability scores. All right, so strength 14, dex 15, con 13. I love that how they take songs that are crap from the radio and make them sound cool with this. This makes me really happy. 10, 15, 8.
It's kind of sad that we're saying this about a band that used to be so good.
I know. It's a guy now, not a band.
I do work in a library. How
Yeah.
did you know? I feel like
You
I've
give
been
off
talking about it
context
a lot.
clues.
Yeah, I'm a
All right,
librarian.
so boost dexterity by 2. He's gonna be a very high dexterity build.
Well, yeah, Wood Elf Monk.
Okay. Age. Let's do something rational and say like
Not 500.
like
We're really picking the age right now.
because we're here. 2d100 plus 100 is a fair age for a young adult.
Okay, excuse me. Oh, hold on. 2d100 plus 100?
Oh, what did you do, Dina?
He's gonna be 242.
Okay.
Pretty good. That's like 30s in
Uh,
human?
yeah, mid to late 30s is what that would
Yeah.
translate to.
That's cool.
All right, so
What
medium size.
sex?
Male. Medium size. 30 feet.
Huh, it'll be 35 in a moment, but yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Dark.
Giselle's here! Yay!
Yeah, dark vision.
It is awesome. I love my job. I'm glad that you enjoyed watching D-Not. Alright, sorry, what?
Make sure that you don't open this to edit, Nozel, because you will overwrite our changes if you do, and we will be very frustrated. Please confirm that you heard what I said. Alex, I'm ready for you to keep going.
Oh, then I'll just say this. I'm a children's librarian, so... Librarian. I don't have, like, a master's degree or anything, but I do everything short of the master's degree work. So what are we doing? Traits?
Okay, so he's got dark vision. It's one word, Alex.
I just spit all over the keyboard. That's gross.
Just write whatever you want to. You know how dark vision works.
I'm just gonna copy all this.
Yeah. I need you to delete keen senses from that on both.
You sure it's one word?
Man, this is louder than the others, isn't it? Guys, is this too loud?
Sounds are loud.
Komm Schnapsi, komm Schnapsi dir. Komm Schnapsi, dir.
This is way too loud.
Komm Schnapsi dir, ja ich.
Alright, see you later, D-Not. Thanks for hanging out. You're super
You were
cool and
listening to
stuff.
the 914 D&D thing. What is that? What do you mean? What's he
You were
talking about?
session. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. We weren't playing D&D on 914, so whatever. You might
Oh,
not be
you
here.
mean when you were listening the other day? Well, I'm glad you liked it. Alright, we'll see you later, D-Not.
What am I
Okay.
doing?
You're bolding all of those things. You're getting rid of keen senses and just dropping
Yeah.
proficiency and yeah. Okay. Fey ancestry.
D-Not at
trance.
913.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I'm glad you listened. We never really got to debrief that. We should talk about that sometime, do you not? Okay, so he's got trance, he's got languages, he can common and elvish. Okay. Subrace. Wood elf. Okay, increase your wisdom by 1. Nozel, if you could do me a favor right now, I would love for you to find a picture on the internet of a male wood elf monk, if at all possible. Just Google it and send it to me via curse, please. Okay, so we are going to increase wisdom by 1.
Did.
Go to the proficiency table. Longsword. This is elf weapon training. This is cool. Longsword, short sword, short bow, and long bow. This is cool. Even though monks don't normally use those proficiencies, it's still really awesome. Okay, so fleet of foot. Move that base walking speed up to 35.
Told ya.
Mask of the Wild. He can attempt to hide even when he's only lightly obscured by foliage. Okay.
I love monk.
Okay. That's it. We're moving on to Monk. It's a lot quicker when people give us the reins like this.
I think D-Not left gamer. Sorry.
Yeah, he's out.
Catch me if you can.
This music is so late 90s. I love it.
This was a
It just
movie,
really,
right?
it really brings me back. I think this was in the movie 2000 when they were chasing Togepi or something.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, Monk. Here's what we got. First, hit die is an 8.
Pretty good. And we're making character sheets. What was that? Hit die is an 8?
Yep, hit die is an 8. Alright, so that means that base hit points are 9. Okay, go to the proficiency table and add simple weapons and longswords. Alright, so Nozel, we are going to choose for you one type of artisan's tools or one musical instrument for you to be proficient with. If you don't like our decision, you can have us go back and change it. But we just want to move
What's his
through
background?
this. Like farmer or something?
Farmer?
Yeah.
So maybe herbalism kit or... Yeah. Or he could have been a brewer.
I like brewer supplies. Let's do it.
Yeah, brewer.
Oh wait, I think leatherworker's tools is good because
Leather worker?
yeah, because
he
you
doesn't wear armor. Why would he ever need that?
we're just thinking about the character. That's probably derived from the fact that he worked with animals. He must have been using the animals for
Oh,
something.
I was thinking farmer like with plants.
That's not what he said.
Ah, like an animal farmer.
Cook's utensils.
That sounds useful.
Yeah, cook's utensils.
Joe says, I don't know any Pokemon songs, only the show songs. Joe, you have been missing out, my friend, because I love these. This is another Pokemon song.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. These are the songs that played at the end of the first season episodes every once in a while when they weren't doing the Poke Rap.
Pikachu's jukebox.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Alex, focus. Okay, so we are giving him a brewer's supplies.
You said cook's utensils.
Or cook's utensils. Cook's utensils proficiencies, unless he says, guys, that's stupid, change it. Okay, so
He could fry a mean egg.
saving throws, strength and dex. Choose 2 from acrobatics, athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. We're giving him acrobatics and athletics because those are the most prominent for an elf in our campaign. Okay. So starting equipment is irrelevant, but I might as well go ahead and roll it while I'm here. Okay, he is a
He's
monk.
typing.
He's a monk, so he is very dirt poor. Roll.
He
He's
would
not.
rather do plant farm.
Yeah, he's not going to. Okay.
But I think Cook's Utensils still works in this instance.
Okay.
I want to watch the anime series. It's my second anime ever. They actually also have X and Y on Netflix right now.
Okay, Alex. So he's dirt poor because all he is a monk.
So
5d4.
and that's it.
That's his gold points. He's not going to start with much equipment.
12.
All right, you have 12 gold points to your name. We're going to have to buy the most important piece of equipment and forget everything else.
You don't need much as a monk. It's all good. You don't need armor, that's for sure. That's the most expensive thing.
Yeah. Oh, that really is helpful, actually. Okay. So, he's got unarmored defense. So let's just go ahead and go to his second page and type in the formula.
X and Y only have one season, I think. I'm gonna start from the start. Yeah, we have to watch them online.
We're
as
watching
well.
all of them from the very beginning as well. We're currently in the middle of the Johto League.
Yep.
Okay, so double brackets. This is an inline roll. 10 plus hashtag Dex space plus hashtag Wiz
Gross.
space close the inline roll space single bracket unarmored defense, please capitalize, close the bracket. All right, that's excellent. And that is what you're going to have because you don't need armor. You gain... He doesn't need really any equipment. He uses his fists and his...
No, he gets one weapon. Like, I got a staff.
I know. I'm just saying, even if he's not able to afford anything, like if he can't afford his staff or whatever...
He just pick up a stick.
Listen,
can't he?
listen.
Right.
He's proficient in fists because he's a monk. His fists are actually rollable damage weapons. So even if we end up not being able to afford anything... He's so proficient with fists that we should have him under control.
Still not
So
as strong as
anyway,
a weapon, though.
Martial arts.
What's that, a feature?
It's a class feature. It means that he can use dexterity instead of strength for his damage rolls. He rolls a d4 for unarmed strikes.
I need to be able to type that out, so can I see it?
This is just simply going to be
What do you want me to say for martial arts?
instead of... Man, we don't really need to write all of this out.
Fists. Yep. Okay, then do you need me to write anything?
Yeah, write this. While I am unarmed and wielding only monk weapons, I can use dexterity for unarmed strikes, comma, roll a d4 for damage, comma, and make an unarmed strike as a bonus action after any monk weapon attack. My unarmed strikes count as monk weapons. That's
Your fist counts as a weapon.
Your fist counts as a proficient monk weapon. So let's go ahead and make the macro for that. Or yeah.
Oh, hold on. So he needs a different unarmed strike. than
Actually,
that,
no.
right?
Let's just use that one.
I still have to make a monk weapon. So dexterity. D4 plus strength. There we go. Or dex, yeah.
That was quick and easy.
Should you put bonus in front of it?
No.
Right?
He can also make an unarmed strike as a bonus action. That's all we need to know.
Okay. Ow.
Okay. So that's excellent. That's all that he needs for level 1 for a monk.
Except the background.
For monk.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Hobby.
Yep. All right. So we are going to determine a couple of character and personality traits for you at random. Most of them will. Shush. Most of them are going to work pretty well for the type of character that you're trying to build. So that's why we're comfortable determining them at random. That's a really cool image, by the way. I just saw it. So we're going to roll them for you. If there are any that you hate, tell us and we'll just delete them. But we're hoping that you like most of them and we're just gonna go forward with it. So that's what we're doing. His background is what now?
Farmer.
Okay, so let me see what farmer would actually be as far as backgrounds go. Probably not an acolyte, not a charlatan, not a criminal.
Roselle says yay random. Chomper says what's up,
Entertainer.
people?
Hey, Chomper, just doing some D&D
Playing
character
some-
sheets.
yeah.
We're gonna switch over to video games pretty soon.
Slow down, Joe. Slow down.
What do you do?
Roselle says okay.
Okay.
Oh, Joe is gambling. He was successful. He's trying to double again. Is that me or you?
Me.
I'm
Okay,
expecting
so
something, so
dang, I'm so popular.
north of
Okay, so
Boston.
none of these explicitly are related to being a farmer, so we're going to have to do the next best thing.
This is Boulevard of Broken Songs, isn't it? Yep. Wait, with Eminem.
Yeah. He does the very end section.
Don't remember there being an Eminem part. So what's his background?
I'm actually having trouble coming up with a good one.
Folk hero?
Folk hero doesn't really fit the bill. Oh, he's saying folk hero, so that's really weird. So I actually like the idea that perhaps he is a farmer turned folk hero because of some great feat. If you're into that, then that's the path that we're going to take.
He was a farmer, and then he was.
And one day he drove wild creatures out of the farm. He probably was near one of the reservations where the animals stay, and then one of the animals broke out or something.
Said
Or
plant
something.
farmer.
I know.
They were gonna burn down his field, but then
He was doing plant farming or something, and I don't know. I don't know what he would have done. You can decide what he would
Planting
have done. Well, actually, we're going to randomly determine that unless you have something specific in mind. EF folk hero. All right, cool. So,
Who's else is
oh, this
doing-
is great. So he's actually getting proficiency in animal handling and survival.
Wait, what's the background?
Folk hero, because it actually has a big crossover with farmers turned hero.
That's really amazing.
He's actually getting animal handling and survival. That's what I would have given him
So,
if I made
okay.
my own farmer background. That's what I would have given him. Okay.
Did I spell that right?
So his first quality is going to be called a defining event. Let's roll a d10 so that we can just give him a prompt to work with.
8.
Okay. A lord rescinded an unpopular decree after I led a symbolic act of protest against it.
Hey, how do you spell rescinded? SC?
Rescinded.
Alright, I hear a lord rescinded what?
An unpopular decree after I led a symbolic act of protest against it. So I'm imagining that there was some sort of decree or law related to the regulation of farm goods, and it was hurting farmers everywhere. And you did some sort of great act of protest that was heroic to all farmers everywhere. You stood up to the man, and now you are a hero among the peasants for having defended the agricultural community. All right, so moving right along to personality traits. Let's roll a d8. Okay. If someone is in trouble, I'm always ready to lend help. That is a really good characteristic for combat.
I am always what?
Ready to lend a hand, or to lend help.
That's so useful.
Oh, man.
That's useful in so many scenarios.
Okay. So if you don't like any of these, just tell us and we'll delete them. We're determining your ideal now, which is, you're so proud of yourself, which is basically your worldview. It's what you hold dear. And if you had an alignment in mind, go ahead and state it right now, but assuming that you didn't, we're just going to randomly determine your ideal. So roll me a d6.
This could end up determining your alignment. 3.
Freedom. Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress the people. That actually works really well with his other trait, though. This is, yeah, this is a chaotic alignment. Okay, roll a d6 for Bond, please. James Bond.
5.
Okay. I protect those who cannot protect themselves. Good traits for the game. These are really good. Okay, and finally a flaw. This is going to be the one thing that's getting your character in trouble.
Lawful good it is. That makes
What?
sense for a wood elf. So
We don't
This-
do actual alignments in this campaign because we think they're
yeah,
dumb.
it doesn't really matter. Or not. Well,
No.
this is apparently chaotic.
Yeah, if you want me to take an alignment that looks lawful or good, I can pick an alignment that looks lawful or good.
Why don't you read them to him and he can think
No.
about it?
Um,
All right.
But if you like the freedom ideal, which is technically chaotic, then okay, fine, a chaotic monk. So
Flaw.
we're gonna determine your character flaw now. I don't know if you remember, but D&D has an inspiration system, and by letting your flaws actually hurt your character, you can gain inspiration so that you can get advantage on rolls later, or other cool powers.
I think I'm
I'm-
about to sneeze.
Okay.
Nope, stopped it. Oh,
I am
that was annoying.
I'm convinced of the significance of my destiny, and blind to my shortcomings and the risks of failure.
Significance of my destiny.
Yes,
Blind to the what? Short
to my shortcomings and the risk of failure.
to shortcomings and the
Yes, risk of failure. So this is actually also an excellent flaw because every time you do anything that puts your character in over his head, this is a great opportunity for you to say, I want my character to screw this up, and then you get an inspiration point.
If there's anything you're unsatisfied with, Nozel, just say so.
Yep, we can delete
Sorry
any of
about
these.
Latency.
Yeah, we can delete any of these and rehash them. Like, if you don't like freedom, then, like, if you're that unpatriotic and you hate freedom, then we can just get rid of that one and give you a different ideal.
I like this song.
So you don't know what your destiny is, but you're convinced.
Thank you, Chomper.
You're convinced now that you are leaving the town and going into the wilderness and joining the Borderland Society. You're convinced that you have some sort of great destiny related to your journey. So that said, you might want to tweak some words on some of these traits so that they make more sense for your vision of your character. These are just starting points. Okay, so the background is, oh, we need to actually give him some traits now, huh? Okay, or some
Traits.
proficiencies.
Yeah. I got animal handling and survival so far.
We can give him one type of artisan's tools and land vehicles. See, Folk Hero is basically farmer. This is crazy. So, land vehicles, please.
Nozel says, how could I hate freedom? I'm not a darned commie. USA. USA.
That is called reverse psychology. I'm just making my job easier.
Yeah, whoever doesn't like freedom,
You're a commie.
yeah. This just reminds me of the Murica subreddit. I like that subreddit.
Okay, so he's getting one other set of artisan's tools. So,
Farmer's tools, is that a thing?
no, there's not. Because farmers don't need particular kinds of tools.
I
guess.
vote brewer.
Hang on a second. What is a mason?
Someone who works with stone.
I think the cartographer's tools are good because he's got
Mapping?
he's got this idea that he is destined to do something great out in the wilderness. Maybe he thinks that he's going to be
It's like the most useful thing you can be good with in this particular campaign.
okay. So cartographer's tools.
I have 3 playlists on each of full songs like this. You
Okay.
were very awesome, Chomper. I get that, like, you get the rules, and that's really, really awesome. Team America, America song.
Okay, so we are all
I don't
done
know
with
what that
that.
is.
Since I'm thinking about it, I normally forget this, but I'm going to give you one bonus item in addition to your regular gear.
Trinket?
Trinket.
What am I rolling? D100?
Yes.
I got a 95. I'm good at rolling.
A petrified mouse.
That's the second time that someone has had that. That's disgusting. You're weird, Nozelle's character.
You can choose not to have a petrified mouse if you don't want it.
Does he get to re-roll, or is it just you get the petrified mouse or you did nothing? I guess you could eat it later.
If you don't want it, give it back.
He seems pretty happy with it, so...
Oh, okay. Petrified mouse. Okay, so what else do we need to do?
Buy gear. Buy him a monk weapon.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
he
how
says
much money does
great.
he have?
12 gold.
Jeez, alright,
How
so...
much does a quarterstaff cost?
Quarterstaff is 2 silver.
Well, that's the cheapest thing you could get, probably.
Yeah.
And that can count. That's a monk weapon, right? Any simple weapons. Wait, longsword can be a monk weapon?
I don't think so.
Oh. I'm pretty sure it has to be simple, so.
I don't know
So
why
what
you
are the
wrote
options?
simple and longsword. Let me...
Because you told me to write longsword.
I really doubt it.
The mouse is a reminder of a life I couldn't save. Oh, that tugged at my heartstrings a bit.
Alright, so, short swords, Alex.
You said longsword at the time. Okay, so can a short sword be a weapon?
It's not a, yeah, it's a monk weapon.
Okay. So then what are the options we have here?
He should buy a quarterstaff. He should buy enough
Okay.
rations for the trip. In fact, go back and have, Kyra buy rations for the trip. Just, 5 rations each. And a full water skin for both of them.
How much does a water skin cost?
Alright, so a water skin will cost 2 silver points and
Can I
fill
do
up a
4
slot.
rations instead, since I don't have to change gold that way? Can it just be 2 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Was longsword because of Wood Elf? Yes, it was.
Rations aren't 5 silver. The reason that I've made rations so light is because I've increased their cost. Rations are 1 meal, 1 gold point, 1 pound. That's
You gotta
just-
remember that in the future, because
yeah.
you've been telling me 5 silver for a
It's
long
1,
time.
1, and 1 because we just thought that was too confusing for an item that we use regularly, so I house rolled that.
How much is a water skin?
So water skin is going to be 5 pounds and it's 2 silver. Oh no, wait, never mind. Yeah, there's still a half. That was. Yep, just make him a half for now. I'm gonna try to be as forgiving as I can.
Alright. Okay. Huh. No, I'd rather keep it this way.
They deserve their money back.
Okay, doesn't mean I don't prefer it this way, but sure, I'll give her money back.
I don't remember what was going through my head, but I remember that the cost of rations was really stupid for tracking on Roll20, so we ended up not doing it.
Alright, so you're giving him a quarterstaff?
Yeah, 2 silver. He also needs a water skin and 5 rations. Did you buy them both a water
I'm
skin?
giving him 4 rations.
Okay.
Yeah, I bought them water skins, so that's, so 4 rations is 2 gold. Water skin was 2 silver?
And the image that you sent me is incredibly small.
Weird.
I might have trouble putting it to use.
I probably won't time Joe out, but I might skip the song if it's terribly inappropriate, that's all. Alex Sex. My name is so cool. Okay, so he needs clothes. How much are clothes?
5 silver for a set of common clothes, which is what a farmer would wear.
Ow.
He should not be wearing armor.
He's not wearing armor. He says a quarterstaff, a water skin, and some food. Roselle says I can try for another one. Another what?
Picture?
Oh, picture, yeah, probably. Ow. What is
Did
this?
we get a name? Oh yeah.
Don't say it out loud if it's bad. It hurts.
No.
Can you help me with it later?
Sure.
Ow.
Riz Oaken what?
Oak and heal. Do I need to save?
Yeah. Wood Elf Monk. It's weird that you gave me an image for a character wielding magic and a a longsword when you're portraying a monk.
It's whatevs.
So you might want to consider changing that at least. But yeah, for now this will be our placeholder, and it will be maybe confusing a little bit, but that's what we're doing. What's he saying?
We gotta be partners first, Joe.
Yeah, for sure.
Bring all your friends.
Yeah, bring all your
100
friends.
of your friends and have them follow and watch the stream regularly.
If you can get
then we can get emotes.
if you can get 100 people to watch us every night for about a month, then we will give you emotes.
You gotta work with this, Joe. There's gotta be some give and take here.
All you have to do is just have them sit in our chat. They don't have to do anything. Just say, turn your computer on, go here, leave the browser open. Don't come back for a few weeks.
Come on, be entertained.
Turbo mode enabled.
Welcome back, Chomper. I was super worried, actually. I thought that you were probably going to die.
All right, he's a wood
and I
elf.
wasn't sure.
So roll 2d10, please. Man. All right, so he is going to be very tall for a wood elf.
Elves are tall anyway.
Yes, pretty tall. Hang on a second. 5'11".
That's not that tall, actually.
Wood elves are very short, Alex. Wood elves are
I thought elves were tall.
wood elves are exceptionally short.
Oh.
This is almost maximum height for a wood elf ever. All right, so roll 1d4 times 17 plus 100. They've got a very low weight modifier as well.
You are a fat elf. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
134 is
yeah,
pretty skinny.
That's pretty
for
hefty considering
5'11".
our half elf.
Yeah.
You scored.
Oops, I accidentally folded.
If you do come across an image that actually looks like a monk, I will gladly take it and change it. But I'll use this as a placeholder for now for convenience.
It's tall for an elf, I guess.
Okay, do we have any other macros we need to make?
What?
Oh crap, I just saved. Did you save? Did you add anything?
Yeah,
What
but
did you add?
his height and his weight.
Tell me what they are again.
5'11" and 134. Let's see. Chopper says, don't worry, I killed the ninjas. Well, thank goodness. I was really worried. Joe says you can make Frank-face emotes without a sub button. I have heard of that. And I think that's something we've considered looking into. It's just not something we have time for right now. I'm basically working 80 hours a week currently, so I don't have time for that. So it all kind of depends on Robert, who's really good at Photoshop and would probably make them anyway. But I'm happy that you said that because now
I can't wait until we get our legit emotes though. That's what I'm
yeah,
looking forward
yeah, I
to.
feel you. I feel you there.
We don't really want to cut corners and cheat because we want Twitch to think of us as honest people when we apply for partnerships.
I don't think they'll count that as cheating, but I don't really know anything about it. It's mostly a his channel thing, and I'm just sort of here. I'm here to
Alright.
look pretty.
So, right now I think he only needs that red bar or that green bar, and that's it, right?
I can't. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, he'll need monk points or
Key points.
key
That's for later.
points. Level 2. We need to give him a quarterstaff thing, and then he'll be good.
Give him a quarterstaff macro with the
Let me get a longsword one because it's basically the same thing.
Okay, don't edit the first half of your character sheet. Only edit the attributes and abilities part.
He's got a longsword.
All right, so you now have a token. I'm gonna move it over here so you can see it, even though Alex is all in the way.
Who has a longsword? Oh, wait, Rob.
Yeah, I'm forcing everyone to look. Okay, now they can see it. I think that next Tuesday is going to be the first game for 3 people.
No one has a longsword.
Anyone have a quarterstaff?
Eh, found one. No, no one has a quarterstaff.
Why do you sound so bothered by that?
Who the heck would have a quarterstaff?
I would. Yeah, this is going to be first session ever for Terranitas and D-Not and Nozel.
Are they all playing this next Tuesday?
They're all playing this next Tuesday, so 3 new players.
Dexterity instead of strength. Is it a D8?
It is a D8 two-handed. Quarterstaffs are versatile.
Sorry. We have to be a little bit considerate to the children, but it sounded like the start of a really great song that I will maybe listen to outside of this stream later. I still heart you, Joe. You're still cool. You guys will like the next one. Let me know if it gets to the one that you're telling me I'm going to like, okay? Because so far I like everything you've requested so far. Literally everything you've requested so far is stuff that I wish I could hear on my way to work. Alright, so I think I've got a quarterstaff thing going. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, test it out.
Where is he? There he is. Let's assume it's two-handed. Look at that, 10 damage. 17 to hit. Nozel, you're going to hit everything with that. And let's follow it up with your unarmored strike because you're a monk and you are proficient in fists. Well, that's not very good damage, but you can't win them all. Nozel says freedom intensifies. That's funny. Crazy Cat says, will you guys stream the D&D game? Good question. We cannot stream the D&D game because it relies on a lot of people having really good internet speed and a connection and great microphone space. And you could mostly trust that in other streamers, but we don't just play D&D with other streamers. That being said, in the future we'd like to try something like that, but that probably won't happen for a while. Very good question, though.
As we play, people will eventually be kind of weeded out for having bad connections. If we ever played D&D with a bunch of streamers, we would stream it.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
otherwise, no.
Happens sometimes, you're only rolling it up. Should it be D4 plus Dex?
Yes.
Thank you for catching that. Oh, wait. Oh, there should be a space here. That's probably why. There, it worked that time. See, I did max damage. And if you had advantage, you would be critting. Let's test your AC. Make sure that's working. Yes, 16. That's pretty good. I have a 17, and I have armor and a shield. Nozel's really good at catching when my macros are wrong. Look
Good,
at that.
because
I don't
you're
know
really
if you.
bad at making them look good.
I feel like you're saying 1 damage, like that's it, but in all reality, it just made me check the macro and realize it was wrong. It should never be 1. It should always be at least 4, max 7. So that's pretty good. Can you imagine doing 17 damage in 1 turn as a level 1 character? Like, a barbarian could do that, and I guess you, the monk, can do that. That's really impressive. Does Nightbot pass your test? Oh, he sent you a new picture.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm not able to work with that right now because I'm editing a different picture.
Alright, so what do you want me to do now?
Talk to them and have fun.
The next one is awesome. I believe you. Let's, what are we doing now? Chomper, you have the same taste in music that my brother does, and that makes me think that you're super cool. It's Kirby. And Super Smash Brothers. This is funny. This is really cool. I like this a lot. Oh my gosh, that breeze. Whew, that's chilly. Oh, I'm out of coffee. I'm sad now. Guys, I'm a little sad. My coffee is empty. But at least I have Pikachu. Do you ever... I don't know if you're still around, Joe, but you probably are. Do you ever call your dog Peekaboo? Because his name is Blue. Like, you could do that. That'd be weird. You probably don't do that. That'd be silly. Be a fun nickname, though.
I'm going to spend just a minute kind of color correcting.
I wish my brother would show up in this stream so we can be like, holy crud, what is this music? I'm gonna add it to my playlist and stuff. You're training Nightbot? That's silly. Alright, Robert, I need something to do here.
Okay, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. What do you expect?
What am I doing next? After I'm pretty much done with this character sheet. What am I
Pretty
doing
sure we're
next?
done with all. Do you want to level up Brandon's character?
You have to walk me through it, but yeah.
Just find out what barbarians get at level 2.
Okay, you have to walk me through it, Rob. I don't have a book in front of me.
Classes.
Oh. So has he gained his HP left? Or has he gained his HP yet?
Yes.
Did he do the +7 or did he roll it?
He rolled it.
Okay. Ah, reckless attack starting at level 2. And danger sense. Okay.
You can take those both from barbarians we've already done to make your.
I've not done a level 2 barbarian ever, actually.
Cronin.
I don't have access to that, Rob.
Okay. Then.
Do you want to give me access to it?
Yeah, we're going to transmogrify.
Yeah, he's working on that right now, actually, Nozel. I won't be able to watch it because I'll be working on this, but I will definitely be able to hear it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Reckless attack. That's what it is, right? Yeah.
Do you understand why I'm doing this?
Oh, I'm reading right now.
Okay. The original one just seemed very.
What is this token mod set status markers archery type target?
That's going to put a target on his token so that I know that everyone wants to attack him.
So it's good to leave it as it is?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that Nozel is needed for?
No, we're done. We'll see you on Tuesday, and if you need anything before then, just, HMU.
So reckless attack isn't exactly a bonus action, it's just a thing you can do.
Yeah, he can choose to attack recklessly or attack not recklessly.
Okay. And then danger sense. You gain an uncanny sense of when things nearby aren't as they should be, giving you an edge when you dodge away from danger. Advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see. So that's one that I would type out. Whoa. Okay, so he's good then.
Okay, good. That was awfully quick and easy.
Sure was. Ow, he has a lot of hit points.
True Cronin?
No, choppy.
Yeah, he got a 10 on his D12 and then he added his con.
What is 10-hour hype? Oh, that's cool.
What is it?
They're like making the music right now.
For what? Oh,
This music song. This is just cool to watch. So, are we done with leveling up Choppy?
yes.
Then what else do we have to do?
One thing that you could do while you wait is try to find an alternative for spells for the characters who don't get spell descriptions because their spell description thing is gone.
Oh, so maybe like a compendium?
I posted a link about it.
Where?
Campaign forum. Update, Grimoire not found.
So I'm gonna use this. Ah. Okay.
And you could just link to those spells, or you could just write in descriptions, whatever is more convenient for you, I suppose.
Sure, this is only minorly annoying.
It's something we have to do. They got a cease and desist.
Yeah. Oh, did you actually see that? Okay, minor illusion. I guess just one at a time. I don't know when the end is, and I'm really super busy right now, Chopper. I'm sorry.
End of what?
This song. I'll watch it for a sec. Oh, dang. Yeah, he looks like he's really... That's really interesting that he's just doing this with an Xbox controller. Solving a Rubik's Cube? This is really cool looking. Another minor illusion. Cure Wounds is good. Dissonant Whispers is good. Sleep is good. Speak with Animals. Oh, I can just click over here. Oh,
What?
forgot about this part. Does that care about level? This doesn't even care about level. Why does it ask? Oops. There we go. Underwave is good. Except for Porin. Trot Hall doesn't have spells. I have a lot of spells. Resistance. Spare the dying. Oops. I'm gonna put this here. Chomper says, fun fact, out of now 5 playlists, this KS, the first ever dubstep song I put in a playlist.
Wow.
It's good though.
Alex is really into dubstep, though, so you've got
I
that going
am. I
for you.
like dubstep. I like dubstep ever since I found out that there's this guy from my favorite band ever in high school, which was from First to Last, and his name was Sonny Moore, and he eventually left that band and went on to become Skrillex. And that's what made me follow, like, that's what made me give dubstep a chance. And I have just loved it ever since. Oh, it was Bless. Here's Bane. That's fine. Detect magic. Oops.
Okay, here's what I did, Alex.
I'm busy. Oh, I know what I did wrong now. Oops, I will fix that later. Alright, that's fine. Alright, what? What did you do?
I did some color enhancing. This is the original image she gave me, and I thought that's too bland. It doesn't look like one of our regular tokens.
That's cool. I like it. I think she'd probably like it too.
One thing that I want to do is I think that I want to screen this thing with green. I think that a dark green would really suit all that darkness.
Alright, thaumaturgy. Frostbite is good. Oops. Oh crap. Minor illusion, there it is.
Ranger.
Oh, Chomper is going to get my second favorite food ever. You know what it is?
Ice cream.
Yes. Thanks for the piece of toast. I don't eat toast though. Aw, Joe. Poor Joe. Oh, that piece of toast. Gigas is good. Marshawn is fine. Morrow is fine. Starkey is annoying.
What's wrong with Starkey? Too
She
many
doesn't.
spells?
I feel like she's not even going to play. That's why.
Then you don't have to do hers today.
Thank goodness.
She's not signed up for any sessions right now.
Is Coco Boy? It doesn't matter. He doesn't have any spells.
It's the best song ever. Wait, which one? Alright, well I finally
Alright, we're
got
good.
that ready. Okay, so I have the strong impression that she wants me to change the way that, change the token because she sent me one after I'd already picked one for her.
So you're fixing that right now?
Yes, so open up Kyra. And I'm gonna drop an image in, and you're going to say that's stupid or that's awesome. She selected it, I color corrected it because it was too bland.
Okay.
And it will change
Waiting.
before your very eyes.
I'm waiting. That is so pretty.
I know, she made a good choice. It was just too bland, so I had to color it.
I like that a lot.
and I'm just
Alright.
going to set this up with arrows and hit points like the other.
So is this the last thing you had to do?
Yeah, everything else we can just do later.
So we can play a game now?
I'd love to play. You wanted to do Metal Gear Solid, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Sure. Turn off song requests.
Okay, we will have to listen to Toast next time.
Like
Here, let me at least go to the game.
Haywood Banks toast. I gotcha.
I'm trying to, but then you're just like,
I know
got
you're
you, and you
just
took
you're
the
terrible
mouse.
at everything.
No, I'm not.
We must stop stream.
Oh no, can you just replace it? No,